Hey there, everybody. This is Robert here for another Redneck Review, and today we're going to do another oldie but goldie, going back in time to Guardians of the Galaxy, number 7. As you can imagine, it's the one before number 8. Alright. The current run of Guardians of the Galaxy is written by Brian Michael Bendis, the man who turned the Avengers from a no name to a household name as far as comics goes. And first off, the cover of this comic is absolutely gorgeous. It is one of the most beautiful pictures I've ever seen as far as a comic book title. Absolutely love it. Alright, in the last issue, something really strange happened in this one. Angela, the angel from Spawn and an Image comic, has crossed over into the Marvel Universe. And that's who we believe it is, unless they change it around, unless they bought Image. Disney likes to do that sort of stuff. But anyway, they what happened was they defeated her. She came in there. She came to this universe. She began attacking everyone in sight, which just happened to be the Guardians. And they caught her. They beat her. They didn't kill her. And we're on the Guardians ship. And it's Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon, Gamora, Groot, Drax the Destroyer, and Tony Stark. And everyone's like, let's try saying hi. And, you know, they're all sort of just puzzled in here who this person is. The Watcher in the last issue told them that, you know, I know who she is and what's happening. I think it's going to tie into the new Avengers story, where the dimensional rift that they're fighting has just busted open. And all of a sudden, Angela starts to open her eyes. I'm not a big fan of the Spawn comics. Never have been. They're very dark, very satanic. I'm not big on stuff like that. But you know, it's this character particularly, okay. And basically what happens is they're trying to figure out from her where she's from, what she's doing. And of course, Tony Stark in here has to put his moves on her. I mean, she's got legs. He's gonna do that. Because she wakes up, she says, "Are you protectors?" Guardians, technically, Star-Lord tells her. That's a trademark, by the way. What are you protecting this? She asks him, "What are you protecting it from?" "Any and all comers, like you. Who pays you?" "Pays us? Yeah, we need to get around to getting someone to do that." "This is all you have?" Gamora tells him, "Not everything's about payment, but we are looking for product placement or sponsorship, like a NASCAR thing." Or she tells him, "Stop being cute around the female, Quill. We've talked about that." It's got some great humor in it too. You heal far better than your fight, Lady Warrior." Angela's talking to Gamora, and they seem to be getting along now that she's calmed down. I thought maybe she was just insane. I didn't get the idea that she was just insane from the story. But still not bad. The art, as you can see in this, is far better than the one in number 8. I just absolutely love this amount of art in here. Alright, well, it keeps on going, and they're just trying to get the basic information again. Who are you? Which star system is yours? You know, where can we take you? And she tells them that she's from heaven, and this is her idea of heaven. There are whales in the sky, people running around here. It keeps to the basic idea to what was in the Spawn comic. She's hunting demons or evil things here. I don't read it, but I do know about this particular character. And she's a hunter. She's trying to protect, you know, the world. But I recognize that she said she recognized the planet, that she came here long ago to protect it. And the Guardians are just trying to decide whether or not she's a threat, whether the people that don't seem to believe her are Star-Lord and Rocket Raccoon. Well, Star-Lord does after a while. He tells her, I need to see if it is real. I need to find out what has happened to me, what has happened to my people, to heaven, and who is responsible for this. Stories you only know the Earth from stories. Tony Stark asks her. He goes, we've fought, major, intergalactic battles. We've fought, we've defeated a goddess. All these things, and you've only just heard of Earth? He goes, not my Earth. So that tells me right there this is another dimensional thing. Kind of tired of these in the Marvel now. If I wanted to watch something with different dimensions, I would be reading a lot of DC right now, because their stuff is a little bit better as far as different dimensions. But anyway, this drawing of Peter Quill and all them, even though this art is awesome, and then the story right here has been kind of lackluster. I don't, even with Tony Stark in here, I don't really see why Iron Man is on Guardians of the Galaxy. We need him on the Avengers pretty bad, but this one just okay. Just okay. I mean, it's not great. We see him over here trying to get between Gamora and Angela. They decided to let Angela go because they decided that she's not really a threat. And they just tell Gamora is for kill her because she's the most dangerous woman in the galaxy. And if she loses to someone, it's on. I mean, she is very competitive. And she goes, we're just letting her go. And Groot and Rocket Raccoon, who are the best of friends, and she didn't do anything. You really should apologize for hitting her like that. You told me to. She tells Rocket Raccoon, and you do everything I say. I'm clearly wrong-headed. And the most famous line of Guardians of the Galaxy, I am Groot, which is what I hope they say it. But Drax tells her, while you are arguing, she's gone. Okay. And right now we see everyone sitting up. They got to go after her. They've got to go make sure she doesn't get into trouble, because they're heading to Earth, and that's their territory. This lovely art of Angela on top of a statue, just looking around at this world of heroes. And we see a little bit of Thor, and we see Thor and Miss Marvel right here coming into the fray, and you see she gets this voice while she's looking down saying, so yeah, welcome to Earth, are you okay? This is hard to, she says, this is hard to describe. I can imagine, she's like, the stories of my childhood come to life. So apparently wherever she's at, or however they're going to change the mythology, she's she's never realized a place like this. This is brand new to her. Nothing says we can try. I will make my own way. You don't know us or trust us. Get it? We here. What is that? She asks him, what's that? She asks him, hands him a device. And he tells her, it's a comm. If you need anything, call us. If you need to find us, that will show you the way. You trust me with this? Until you give me a reason not to. I have nothing to give you in return. That's okay, Star-Lord tells her. No, that's not how it works. I must return your gift by... You'll get me next time. And there's this look of her, I can relate to her on this, because I'm like that with gifts. I don't like to give a gift unless I can get something back, or if I don't get anything in return at all. Every one of my best friends tells me you just need to be able to give them. I like to give. I like to help people. But this I sort of felt a moment where I understood somebody in this one. So that part I like. I think it's great. And Tony makes this really great comment. I do like red hair. Like, it's an angel, Tony. Not even you could make it with her. This ripped in space and time. In time and space, yeah. I'm serious. Aren't you worried about what happens next? Star-Lord tells him. Apparently he's told Star-Lord about the dimensional rifts and stuff like that. Of course I am. It's my defining characteristic. But would it be great if she was the worst of it? And they just sort of jinxed themselves right there. Okay, well, let me give you what I think about this. I absolutely love Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the art in this one. The art right now did not leave me hanging at all. As far as the story goes, it was everything that needed to be in the story. This story, for the story, I have to tell you, could have been done in 2 pages of art and story. All this was a background story on a character that isn't even Marvel, and apparently they had the rights to somehow. As far as the art goes, it is a 5. As far as the story goes, it is a 2, because it is a pickup story. There were a couple of too many ads in here. Even though I like Brian Michael Bendis' work, and I have an entire shelf right here of New Avengers, every comic event he has ever done. The only thing that saves this book, and why I would urge you to get it if you're going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy fan, especially if the movie coming out, I would urge you to get this issue just for the cover alone. So that's it, guys. Your Redneck review for the art, and this one is a 5, and for the story, it's a 2. So please if you're interested in Guardians of the Galaxy, please keep reading. The stories have been great. This one was just sort of a filler story, and it was sort of the same thing. It was just a, expanded page. But I will tell you too that it doesn't have too many spot bubbles. You can get through it in about 10 minutes. I finished it before I came on to work one day. Alright guys, well that's your Redneck review, and this is Robert, the Red Prince. Whenever y'all, if y'all have any comments or anything you want to put on the bottom, please let me know. I'd love to get some feedback from anyone who's viewed here. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.